I'm now with Clive Steggel on the Bond Owners Club stand. Good morning, Clive, and welcome to the Classic Motor Show 2025.
Thanks, Graham. Pleasure to be here.
Now, can we just have a little bit of a discussion about this lovely 500cc Formula 3 car?
Yes, it's a 1948 car designed by Laurie Bond. Very original. Front-wheel drive, monocoque design, cable and bobbin steering, but it was very high power to weight ratio compared with the other cars, because they were rear wheel power, still having 500 Jap engines, and the likes of Stirling Moss, Bernie Eccleston were driving those, and Stirling Moss was a young lad at the time who became a rather good driver, and unfortunately Laurie Bond drove this himself, and he was, shall we say, an enthusiast compared with a professional driver.
Well, he loved his motor racing. I mean, that was his problem. He was all the profits of the company went on motor racing, didn't they?
Yes, that and half designing new things all the time, not finishing them off. But this car was revolutionary in its own right. So the power to weight ratio was exceptionally good. But imagine if they had Stirling Moss driving this instead of the Cooper that he was driving. The power to weight ratio, what would happen? It would have changed history completely.
And of course these were first built in Preston, weren't
Correct.
they?
Yes.
Preston, Lancashire.
That's it, yes. And this is where they used to have the annual rallies for the Bond cars each year.
Can you give me any history on any of the other cars for me, Clive?
Yes.
Like the blue one.
That's Bondi Keep, which is a nice, good-looking car. Very impractical, trying to get into the rear of it. You can't get into the rear anyway, but it's a very good-looking car. So that's
were later models of that. You could get into the rear, couldn't you?
Yes, you could. The GT4Ss and the Bond Keeps. In fact, Johnny Dankworth treated Cleo Lane in 1969 to a Bondi Keep, the 2-litre version. And there's a picture of it up here.
Yeah.
And later on, when unfortunately Johnny died, Cleo decided to sell the car, and we bought it from her, and we had it redone again up to modern conditions, and we do show it. It was here last year actually, and their son was here, Johnny Duncan and Cleo Lane's son.
Yeah.
He told tales about how he practiced handbrake turns with it, which then worried us.
Of course, that model came after this one, didn't it?
Oh yes. Well, that's all based on a Triumph basis, whereas this is Laurie Bond's own design with the Villiers engine on the front wheel.
So what kind? Quite a small CC as well, wasn't it?
Well, it ranged. The first ones that came out in 48 were a 122cc with a hand pull start on the kickstart. So that's then became known as a Mark A. The Mark B came out slightly larger engine in the end, with electric start as an optional extra. Although
they didn't have a reverse in the beginning, did they?
No, they didn't. So that meant you could drive it on a on a motorbike license.
But they could be lifted up and turned round, couldn't they? They were quite light, weren't they?
Very good fun. Yeah. Very practical. Good miles to the gallon. I had one in the mid-60s for 2 years to get to and from work and to Salford Tech Day release, and it was a beautiful car. How it lasted me 2 years, I don't know, because I was a bit rough with it.
So this has got a left-hand drive as well.
Well, the chap who's got that lives in France, so he's come over with it.
So it's got an international history.
Oh yes, they were sold all over the world.
So what about the one on the end here?
That's the Ranger van. I think that's still a Mark G. So they've got 10-inch wheels. The earlier ones were 8-inch wheels.
Really?
Split rims, yes. And then there was a fantastic trip of 5 Bond mini cars of the various sorts going to Bled in Slovenia. This was about 6 or 7 years ago, 2019.
Right.
2,500 miles round trip. That was a fantastic event.
That's amazing in a car like that, isn't it?
Yes, they were all well looked after. We had a support vehicle with us that was never used for lifting a car on the back as a transporter.
So he also made other things though, didn't he, Laurie? Like this scooter ski.
Yes, I don't know how popular it was. I don't like... It looks practical, but then you've got this propeller blade hanging around at the back here that looks rather dangerous. Then there's a power ski that was on floats, so we haven't got that one here.
And then of course you've got this, haven't you, the scooter?
This is the P4, quite a heavy machine. It's quite powerful as well. It's the 197cc engine in it. So yeah, 3 gear. Again, Villiers engine in these. All these are 2-stroke, except obviously the Triumph ones are the 4-stroke.
But he was very versatile, wasn't he, with what he got made?
Yes, he also designed a case to go on the top of roofs of cars.
Yeah.
The Barclay Teardrop Caravan, he designed that. And we had the pleasure of going around Goodwood towing one when the Goodwood organisations had the 100th anniversary of the Caravan Club. And there was all these classic cars going around with caravans on. We had a Mark G that we took round there towing a Barclay Caravan, or Teardrop Caravan. And I think we got the record for the slowest lap ever. That was just good fun.
It's fun, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I think the stand looks lovely, Clive. And thank you very much for your information on everything. I will try and get some interview with someone else in a minute. Thank you very much anyway, Clive.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, thank you.